funny. The camera weighs like, what, 1.8 pounds. So I'm weighing in at 149.9, but I'm holding the camera. Just did my weigh-in for the day. Normal dealio. Do this pretty much every morning. Weigh in my boxers. Try to keep it very consistent every day. I wanted to go ahead and just take y'all through my morning so y'all can kind of get a rundown of what goes on with me every day and kind of how I go about doing things. So yeah, that's the start of what I do. I get up, I weigh myself, and that's what you should do every day, is weigh yourself, especially if you're trying to cut or bulk or whatever. And another thing that I really wanted to mention is that my scale number is actually not really going down hardly at all, but I can tell that I'm definitely getting way more lean. Those of you who follow my videos probably already know that I haven't really lifted legs hardly at all the first year of fitness. So now that I'm implementing legs for my cardio and for my fat loss and whatnot, I'm doing like the stair stepper, and everything I'm doing is like top incline. So basically there's going to be the most amount of muscular hypertrophy that I could potentially get out of it, and not solely just cardiovascular, because I definitely want to try to utilize this to gain a little bit extra muscle as well as I'm also hitting my legs now. So I think what's happening is I'm really gaining a lot of leg muscle, like super rapidly, like super, because I mean I went from having like super frail legs, like my legs have been bigger than what they are before, just because of like, you know, high school, and just I was like doing tryouts for baseball team. We'd run for like 20 minutes straight. My calves used to be bigger, but my upper body's never been as big as it is. It's much bigger than it's ever been. So yeah, don't be discouraged, especially if you're doing something very, very differently. As far as like, you know, now that I'm implementing doing stuff with my legs and actually working out with my legs and whatnot, don't be scared. Don't let that scale number run you off. That scale right there, it could be a demon, you know what I mean? So just ignore it, throw it out the window. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead and keep it. Weigh yourself every day. So what I do is I get on it, I weigh myself. I don't write down the number, I mentally track it, but I write down a number and I just walk away. I do that every day. Write down a number, walk away. Write down a number, walk away. And I just keep on doing that. And I really don't have any mental thoughts about it. I literally just write it down and walk away. And then I look back at it after a week and I say, okay, where am I at? Has any of my numbers changed? How does my physique look? And now that we come to my physique, that's how I really monitor how well I'm doing. I just essentially look at myself every day. Luckily, I'm to the point, and thankfully, I'm to the point that I can actually look at my body and I can tell what all is changing. I can start seeing cut lines coming in. I can start seeing changes in my body. And my abs are definitely coming in. I'm definitely losing love handle fat. I'm definitely losing stomach on my fat, or fat on my stomach. I would show you guys, but I'm waiting to save that for this next transformation. This is going to be a 1 year, 7 months. So essentially, I just want to give you all a sick 1 year or one month transformation of being able to shred fat and just show you how fast fat can shred off, and you know how muscle doesn't necessarily shred off as quickly. I mean, muscle doesn't necessarily gain near as quickly. I think I am having explosive leg gains, and then on top of that, I think I'm making a little bit more upper body gains as well. The main thing that's going on, I think, though, is, well, that is the main thing. The secondary thing is the intermittent fasting. I think it is causing my testosterone to be boosted. It's just causing me to overall be my hormone levels to be more elevated, and so that when I do consume food, and the fact that I'm refeeding every weekend, I think it's just putting my body into an anabolic state. And I'm just going hard. I'm just going just packing on the muscle throughout the weekend, and then I'll shred down. When I get to Thursday, my number will be probably the lowest possible, but I'll be also more shredded. But then by the time I do my weekend and everything, and I'm actually weighing more again, but I'm still holding the same shreddedness, which is super freaking awesome. Like, I'm not losing any of my fat loss progress, but it's like my weight just keeps going up. And whenever you see something like that, that's like the best thing you could ever hope for, is to get more shredded and your weight keep going up. If you're getting more shredded and your weight's going up, dude, it don't get no better than that. Because that just means you're, to be honest, you're making some significant lean muscle gains. That's the only thing that it can be, unless you got weights in your pocket or something. Always weigh yourself too, with the same clothes on, same thing every time. Like literally, I hate weighing myself with basketball shorts on. I'll take them off before I weigh. Because a lot of times I'll weigh in in the morning, I'll weigh in when I come in from work, and I'll weigh in right before I go to bed. And I don't always remember all those weigh-ins, but I just do them consistently to kind of see where I'm at throughout the day. So I kind of have like okay, in the mornings I generally weigh this much. In the afternoon when I come home from work, I weigh this much. In the evening, I weigh this much. Another thing that I'm really starting to notice is that my weight is not fluctuating near as much as what it was. I was getting to the point where I would have like 3 to 4 pound fluctuations throughout the day. Like I'd start out 3, maybe sometimes even 5 pounds. I seen a 5 pound fluctuation one day, and it was freaking crazy. And now I'm bouncing in between about a pound or so, maybe 2 pounds. So the fluctuations really died down, and I don't know if it's just because I'm dieting more consistently. Not necessarily more consistently. I guess my food intake is probably more consistent, and so is my liquid intake. All right, so sorry to keep ranting on. Sorry I went into all that, but back to kind of what goes on in my morning. I'll probably just play some music in the background for most of this, and just do my normal thing and try to act like you guys just aren't there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. Don't let me forget to do my hair, by the way, because it's nothing great right now. I mean, it's decent. I actually like this this hair gel that I've been using. I've been using this Go-To-Be. It's probably not showing up on the camera, but I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. But the thing I like about it is, like, whenever it's dry like this, it's not too horrible. Like, and a lot of the other ones, like, it just looks horrible. Like, I'll have, like, one random hair sticking up over here. But this is, like, it's more, like, kind of, like, fluffy and, like, I kind of like it. I could almost swag out like this for the day. The only part I don't like is I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to need this little cut right here. I need to cut that back down. By the way, I cut my hair almost always. The only time I ever get a haircut, sometimes I have my mom cut it. My fiance may help line up the back end just because it takes me a lot longer. I can do it. I've lined up the back of my neck and everything using mirrors and everything. It just takes a lot longer, so I don't do that. But yeah, you gotta save that money. Another thing that I got going that I do a lot of mornings is I'm taking this Hydroxycut stuff. I don't condone Hydroxycut or any fat loss supplement at all. I do this solely for the energy of it. And a hair bit of the appetite suppressant, being that intermittent fast until like noon to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, depending on the day. I'm getting lean enough and I have enough progress that I've stopped intermittent fasting all day, and now I'm just intermittent fasting until noon. So I'm still utilizing these a little bit. Like, so mainly I'll take one whenever I wake up in the morning about now. Sometimes I don't. It just changes every day. Sometimes I try to stretch it out and let my body just kind of go through it without it. But other days, like, I'll take these now, and then I'll probably take one again, maybe around lunchtime, maybe around when I get off work. I really like taking when I get off work because I need a little boost of energy, and that's so that when I come home I can edit video and all that. That's like the primary time I like to use it, and that's a lot of the reason why I don't use it in the mornings is because I want to preserve as much energy as possible, so that way when I do get home from work and I've kind of met that midday of just like, your energy levels kind of peak up, and then eventually they kind of level out and then die off, and then you're way down here somewhere with your energy levels. But if I take one of those when I come home again, it kind of elevates and brings me back up just a bit more, so that way I have the energy to do these videos and I have the energy to edit the videos and whatnot. And also, my energy for you guys needs to be at its best, just so I'm more entertaining, I'm just more watchable, whatever. You get my point. Definitely got all kinds of colognes and stuff. Yeah. this is just part of it. I have like a couple colognes in my car. I have a couple. I'm a big cologne person. I'm very big into my appearance. What people, not really what people think of me. I'm just going to say it. I'm into what people think of me because as a whole, I want people to look at me, you know, as a positive individual, a successful individual, somebody who keeps themselves well dressed. I just want that type of appearance. I don't care what people think about me on an individual standpoint, as far as like if somebody wants to talk crap about me. I'm not into that, but I am into like just in general being a good person and being a positive person and whatnot. Alright, so Google alarm's going off. Got computers playing in the background. I'm gonna shut these down. Running out of time.
See, I'm gonna be just clicking this for quite some time to get to 20.
Alright, so I got Google Home now. Like, you know, the home automated device. Pretty sweet. Set up my grandma's room. I'll actually do a vlog on that here soon. But I set up my grandma's room to do different voice command stuff. Hey, Kai, get up, buddy. Kai! My son is crazy. Look at this dude. Bunk bed. Another bed. Where does my son sleep? He sleeps under his bed. Kike! Oh, shoot. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing, dude? I'm an abrupt daddy. Wake up! It's 6 o'clock a.m. Oh, hey, it's 6 o'clock a.m., guys, if you didn't know. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Alright. So that's what I do. I come in here. I'll give him a little holler. Try to get his little butt up. Then I'll say, hey, Leah. My little daughter right here. Hey, Leah. Wakey bakey, Aggie. Wakey bakey, Aggie. I mean, take her blanket. Take her blanket. What is she chewing on? Look how nasty that is. Ugh. Grossy poo. Alright. Come on, babe. Come on, baby girl. Alright, so there's that part. I go in there and I try to get them up. They don't wake up for me. So, yeah. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do my hair. My hair, I just go ahead and... Hi, Kai! Let's go in there and go potty. Come on, boy. Get in and go potty. We gotta get going, dude. Daddy's gonna be late. It's 6 o'clock a.m. That means Daddy's running behind. Don't you know that, dude? What do you mean? Doesn't even make sense. Come on, dude. Get in here and go potty. Come on, y'all went to sleep so early last night. Get up. You farting, nasty butt. Let's get in here and go potty. Come on. Let's get in here and go potty. Come on, dude. Get in there and go potty. Now, or I'll bust your butt. Get in there now. Now. Look at me, boy. Alright, guys. Come on. Can you say hi to the vlog real quick? Say hi to the vlog.
Hi.
Say hi, vlog.
I don't want to.
Say hi, YouTube. You too tired for all this? Kike, you want to say hi to the vlog? No? What are you doing, dude? Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. You want to wave to him? Wave to him. Wave to him. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Alright. I'm gonna have to like to the next part of this video because I gotta get them going. I'm gonna be late for work. So we gotta make this happen. Let's go potty, Leah. Come on, Kike. Let's go potty. Catch y'all in a second. Alright, so got the kids dressed. Come on, Kike. Show them what you look like. Alright, so got the kids dressed. Show what you look like, Kike. Oh, look like a stud muffin. Look at that. Cutie patootie. Alright. And then Kike, or Thomas.
Daddy.
He's out of place. He's ready for Halloween. He's wearing a little bone outfit. Alright, guys. Let's go do this thing. Hey, Google, turn off master bedroom lights.
You got it. Turning 4 lights off.
Thank you.
Ready for Halloween.
Oh, thank you. It's funny. Alright, so let's go shoot downstairs real quick. Get shoes on. I have a car seats. All the car seats are in my trunk. So I gotta get car seats in the car. What else do I gotta do? Yeah. I might just go ahead and skip everything else. There's not going to be much more going on. Maybe I'll try to vlog my evening. So I'll just give you right now what's going to go on. I'm going to go out here, put some car seats in my car. I'm going to drive the kids to the babysitters, drop them off, get back in the car, go to work. And so it's like roughly like 6:15 right now. I got to leave the house by 6:30, like on the road, to be able to get to work by 7. So I got to shoot to get that done. And I'll probably get there at 7. I might flip back on the camera and say what up again. But yeah, we're going to get up out of here. Ignore my trashy house. It's got kids that live here. These kids live here. I don't know where they came from, but they live here. So yeah. I'll catch y'all in a little while. One other little quick thing that I forgot to do is I forgot to throw my coffee up in here. This coffee's cold from yesterday. I don't care. I do care a little bit, but I don't care that much. So, it is what it is. I'll probably drink that thing. As long as it ain't got mold on it, I'll drink it. I'm pretty messed up when it comes to my coffee. Generally, I like to reheat it if it's been sitting out over a day, and I like to reheat it really high, just so it kills some of the bacteria in it. You know, most bacteria are killed at like 160 degrees, I believe. I have a Surf Safe food certification, so, but that was like 10 years ago when I got that, literally. I was like 16 years old or some shit. So I got the coffee. I'm gonna take it with me. Generally, I don't put it in a shaker bottle either. I generally carry a coffee cup, and I carry the shaker bottle with water, but I'm just trying to get up out the house today so I can make things on time. Other thing, at the bottom of this bottle, I have those pills. I'm gonna go ahead and take one real quick, just to kind of get me through. I'm feeling a little bit hungry. After I get past that initial hunger, most of the time I don't even notice it, but you know, it is what it is. So guys, I'll actually catch y'all next time. Alright, so we got the kids loaded up in the car. About to go ahead and take them to the babysitters. It's now 6:26, making good time. Making really good time. I figured it'd be like more like 6:35 before I got out the house. Last thing that I do before I head out is I put on some YouTube. More or less just to listen to it, but I put on some YouTube, either some fitness stuff, Gary Vaynerchuk, Anthony Robbins. I have a whole slew of people, Valuetainment, Pastor Bet David, and all these people, they're my inspirations. They're people that I look up to, people that I inspire to be like. Aspire, not inspire. Quit, guys. Maybe I'll hit up a video on, like, you know, my top, like, mentors, and also, like, my top, you know, fitness mentors, like YouTubers or whatever, fitness YouTubers. Because I definitely have both. For me to say anybody's my favorite, though, out of all the whole categories, I don't think anybody's my favorite. So, hopefully you didn't see this video, because I might repeat some of this in that video. Alright guys, I'm headed off now. I'm gonna get this YouTube thing playing. I've been into watching Rob Lipset because like one of the first videos I watched of him was like his original video from like 3 years ago. I like Scott Herman a lot. Never mind, it's another video. But I'm gonna put somebody on here, and I'm really trying to just watch them, see what they do with their editing, and see how I can make my editing as good as theirs, if not better. On the road to go. On the road we go.
I said no. We got the babysitters.
Woohoo! Boy, you don't know what thing, do you? That, you crazy. Finally made it back home. After a full day of work. So you should say, no, I'm just kidding. It really was not too much of a full day of work. Things have been slow. I've been hitting about 7 hours right now. Things are just slow. I'm getting like burnt out with the slowness. So it's like, I got, you know, I'm a fast-paced person. I like things to go fast-paced. And the office work thing, haven't quite adjusted to it, where it's just like, I just get burnt out so easily with office work. So I came home. Feeling super drained from the intermittent fast today. I start to feel drained as I go into my fast more, but then after I eat, it hits me hard a lot of times. And so I went ahead, came home, took some pre-workout. I'll probably review the pre-workout in a video coming up. Also, stay tuned for another trap exercise. I'm gonna go through my trap lift and what I'm doing to make my traps grow. What I'm doing to get my traps to the next level. I essentially had no traps whatsoever when I first started working out. I was like super square shouldered. My traps are still not ridiculously great or anything like that, but just for the very minute amount of time that I put in, I'm starting to see I'm seeing like more significant results in my traps than I've probably seen in anything that I've lifted, just because like my traps are responding so well. I thought I was just one of those individuals that just could never build traps, but you know, I've really started using mind-muscle connection. I started using mind-muscle connection prior to doing my traps, and there was a few exercises where I used mind-muscle connection on my traps, and dude, I burned them out so bad that I just didn't even want to do them no more. Like my whole neck hurt all the way up. The next like 2 days in a row were just like dreadful, like so bad. I was like, if it's like this every time, I don't even want to do them. But I think what I was going through was like the beginner gains part of it. So if like you work out too hard your first few times of lifting a body part, it'll be so tremendously horrible that you'll never want to do it again. So make sure you take it kind of light and easy the first like couple months or so, if you're not used to lifting at all. I took it very easy because I didn't want to have any injuries, especially when I went into it. I went all free weights, everything I could with free weights at least, and so I took it really easy and really eased into it, especially like on the dumbbell press, because I had never done the dumbbell press. And she ate a Krabby Patty, but I've never done dumbbell press my entire life. So whenever I started doing them, there was something I definitely wanted to do because I knew that's where it would grow my chest the most, and I really wanted to. And Kai ate a lollipop, yep. So I really wanted to put emphasis on growing my chest, so I knew that's what I needed to do and what I wanted to do. So I really focused down on doing dumbbell press. But I started off with like 35 pounds, and now I'm up to like 75s. And they were light for me. I was doing like 35 pounds at like 15 reps or something like that. And now I'm doing like 75s at like 13, 14 reps, depending. Now that I'm in a cut, I'm only at 13. But so stay tuned for the trap exercise. I'll go through my mind-muscle connection, a few different variations of the way I'm lifting, and I'm actually only performing 1 to 2 exercises for my traps at this moment, and it's not shrugs. So if you can guess it, put it down in the comments below. Also, just stay tuned for that video. I'm going to be hitting that workout today. I will probably be uploading that video in the next 2 to 4 days, something like that, depending on how I lay my videos out. I got a couple of videos that are ready to be edited, and I'm also going to go through the stuff that I went through at Ross Just for Less the other day. Kind of do like a little fashion thing with me and my fiance. Not too fashionable, but just kind of go through some of the things we got and what we spent, because you know, I kind of want to add other valuable things to this channel other than just fitness, and saving money on budget stuff is the way to go, and everything I get's like name brand for the most part, but I'm paying, you know, prices that like people would be paying at Walmart or something, or just a little bit above. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned with that. I might check in again tonight and just say what's up to you guys. So for I made a vegetable soup. That's what I broke my fast with. It's like a vegetable soup with just everything mixed in it, everything you could think of. Like, I just took a bunch of random canned foods and got rid of them. And I was like, screw it, I'll use this. Not tracking the macros at all. I'm not worried about it. There's only a few things that was really in the vegetable soup that I'm really worried about being so caloric dense. Because a lot of vegetables, they're so calorically light, and they're that you'll get full before you consume too many calories. Like some foods are almost impossible to get fat off of. Like if you used to get fat off of broccoli, you're gonna have to be eating to puke every time, because there's just not enough calories in it. You're gonna get, your stomach's gonna get so voluminously full. Next thing, what I'm doing is my staple chicken strips. Boom. Like I said in other videos, I keep it simple. I keep it simple, so I know what I can put on my plate. I don't have to bust out my food scale, which I probably will again, just because I'm gonna cut. And since I didn't track the vegetable soup stuff, I'll at least track this a little bit. But I'm still not really too worried about it. I just want to make sure I don't go ridiculous. I want to stay around 1,200–1,300 calories and cut as if I will have a competition coming up for the most part.
I'm okay.
Okay. And I forgot to use the lavalier mic. This part of the audio is probably gonna be crap. Sorry about that, guys. It's hard to remember all this. I'll check in again with y'all maybe later. I don't know. We'll see. If not, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.